Hello and welcome to the third season of Foodocracy for Her. I'm Kalyan Karmakar and I host this podcast. It's India's longest running podcast, which is dedicated to women in the Indian food industry. And we've spoken to many very interesting women who are doing a lot of interesting work. And today I've got to you Ushri Guruji, and it's been a very festive week for her because earlier in the week it was the Bohra Eid, which was this Tuesday, and on Sundays the Bengali and also. So welcome Ushri, and do you want to tell us how like both why both of these things are like festive for you, both Bohra Eid as well as Bangala also?
Surely. Firstly, thank you
Oh, you're
inviting
most
me
welcome.
here. Yeah,
Absolute pleasure. Thanks for giving us your time.
correct. And it's really amazing actually. We say that ke Shorbo, all dharmo it's Shabamai. It's a correct statement. I also fallen into in that. So Tuesday I celebrated with my in-laws the Bohri, and Sunday going to celebrate the Poila Boishakh together all. So really enjoyed in the family time, eating in a different style. Where is when the one is start with the sweet and one is start with the bitter.
Yes, yes. So are the Bohras sweeter than us? If we start with the bitter, but we normally end the is happily ever after because we end with the sweet.
Correct, correct, correct.
So have you ever eaten in a Bohra thal? Like
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah.
Always, always. Whenever I love to.
So
Uh,
is the was Eid also on a thal or more like
yes,
wedding?
yes, yes. I
So
say
this
I
Eid you had out on thal?
like see in that mostly in that occasion, it's something like 8 people seats in a one thal we share.
So tell us a bit about what happened. Yeah. So this week also you guys
Yes,
had a
yes.
thal.
Actually, this Tuesday was one of my sister-in-law's place. They have created one family gathering. All the people were there together to exchange the greet of the, and then they played some games and all also to engage all the senior citizens as well as because after a whole 1 month
Of
meeting
fasting.
everyone, it's
Yeah.
a different feeling and the enjoyment.
Yes. Yes.
And then comes with the full course of meal together when it start with the ice cream. Then there is something, always there is innovation. This time I had a lovely ice cream they have created with the mango, then pistachio, and the in the end I found the rasmalai also is there.
Ah, wow. So it's a ice cream kheer kodam sort of thing.
Correct,
Ice
correct,
cream
correct.
kodam.
It was interesting. And
Hmm.
then there's a kebab rolls, biryani, and the other sides comes together.
So what happens? Like, you sit by the thal, then you take the food on a plate, or you eat it from the thal.
No, no, we ate it from the thal only. In case if
Okay.
you're not comfortable, you can ask for the plates. But usually, I enjoy sitting with
Ah,
all together, sharing
ah.
on the same thal. Uh, it's a different kind of
Yeah,
enjoyment.
and it's a completely different world to a traditional Bengali mindset, which is like, this thing of eto and not sharing or not, this
It is
thing.
something like each and every person look for other person ke putting a 1 spoon of biryani more can have little more. It's
Ah,
something very
yeah,
feeling actually.
yeah.
And
But it's very nice when you can get customs from different communities together and open ourselves to it.
yeah.
It's really interesting. So it's a confluence of the Bodas who love food and the Bengalis who love food. So
Uh,
tell us a bit about your interest in food. How did it start?
See, the cooking, I am a big fan of Sanjeev Kapoor, chef.
He
Okay.
turned 60 yesterday.
Correct.
Yesterday, which
Yes.
was
Okay.
10th
So,
April. He turned
yeah,
60 on 10th April.
correct.
I will sort of convey.
So you can't believe when I was very young, it's like almost a 10, 11 years old. So I used to watch a Khana Khazana. The show used to come. And I am very, very much fond of that show. I used to write all the recipes in my diaries, and still I do have those diaries with me.
Wow.
And then I used to cook all those things for my all the cousins and brothers and my uncles, and they all used to enjoy and love. So
You were
this
just 10 years old then.
10, 12 years old, yes.
So Bengali girls and boys are not allowed in the kitchen at 10, 12, like, to use
It
the
was my
fire.
passion, like
And this is in Calcutta or Bombay?
Calcutta, Calcutta.
Okay, okay.
Because I actually moved out from Calcutta in year of 2002. Yeah.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah. Please go ahead. You were cooking when you were 10 to 11
yeah,
years
that
old.
time was like only cooking what I love to cook or whatever, something experimental cooks, different types of easy, and his recipes and his shows were so easy to make, to connect very easily. So it was very interesting, and from then actually my cooking, or my, you can say that definitely I saw my mother in age of that time also 40, 45. She joined one making a dessert classes also. I do remember mother is making cream roll at home. And
Wow.
then, yeah,
I
so,
must stop you once here. That I now we know why, because in the recently held upper crust and finely chopped home chef studio, Ushri had actually won in the dessert round, sweet ending. So now we know where your genes come from, the dessert making DNA. Yes, please go on.
yeah, so that's where it began. But never thought, very true, that I will ever take it as my profession. It was always whoever used to eat my food and used to bless me. Arey, one day you will definitely have one your own restaurant and we will come and all. This blessings I am getting from my childhood only. But once I am here in Mumbai and I am throughout working in the profession. So, but never thought, it's never comes in our mind because as our busy schedule from
Hmm.
Monday to Friday, then the weekends comes and then the household works and all. But due to this, I can say that thanks to pandemic or this the pandemic actually motivated me and my friends basically. Okay, you can start something like you can share your food and the taste with the other people who is not able to go to the restaurants. Let's see how it's move on. From there, basically, I initiated this, and I was overwhelmed with the love and support I received. And we will turn 4 years this year.
Wow, wow. And I remember that I was one of the few who were fortunate enough to try one of your earlier things, and I was a bit intrigued in this Bohri cum Bengali this thing, and I remember there were some Bohri kebabs in the this thing. So tell us a bit about the Bohri side of your this thing as well, and where did you learn your Bohri cooking from, um, and why did you decide to put all both of them in your menu? Yeah, just go ahead a bit.
Okay, sure. Then if I say the Bohri food, if I start, definitely my in-laws comes in the picture. Then first time I went to Rajkot, my in-laws lives in Rajkot, and I saw my almost 75 years old nani, actually my husband's nani. She offered me khichda,
Ah,
and you cannot believe on that age she took all the way the pain to create that khichda for me. So to give us the taste. And I
yeah.
saw that to complete that dish, it's almost took more than 24 hours
Wow.
because it's a process like this. It's something starting from to the end on your plate. And the last I do remember when he's putting on the plates and so much of ghee. I thought, oh God, what is going to happen? But it's a yum actually. And
Absolutely, yeah.
my mommy Sass also, it's a very good cook. I learned a lot of things from her as well as from my mother-in-law. So if you love food, you will enjoy any. I believe that you will enjoy all kinds of food. It depends on your taste buds because they also love the spices also. And I also love the spices. Equally balanced food they manage, like if it's a non-veg or the desserts or anything. Uh, so
So,
slowly that.
so we have a fair bit of repertoire of Bengal vegetarian food in Bengali. Do the Boras also have vegetarian food? Because as outsiders, one normally has the kebabs and biryanis, but of course, you know that home food is very different from what you eat in restaurants or caterers. So, do Boras also have a strong vegetarian repertoire?
Yes, yes. They have the standard step food daily routines or something. Because being that I found that when I been to Rajkot also, they are basically origin, there's a vegetarian city. So mostly in daily food, if you see the planning, they are eating the veg only, or not too much of non-veg in their daily routine or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Huh.
yeah. Okay, now take me to the start of your business, Ushri HomeChef, which is named after you. So you were and you're still working in the corporate sector.
Correct.
So please tell us a bit about what sector, what you are doing, and then what sort of made you sort of start your enterprise, and any sort of learnings or experience from your corporate experience which you could use in this, because it would seem like it's two different worlds, but are they really two different worlds, or do you think there's a connect?
See, in this today's world now, whatever you do, it's a self-promoting and the self-marketing is a very key thing
Absolutely.
in your
Yes.
life. So
Yes.
I being into the marketing for 17 years, definitely that is a plus point for me, which is taught me in this through my experience, always run behind the quality, not for the quantity.
Okay.
So who stays with you, who will be stay with you for the longer, who will not stay with you, will not give you the quality for the longer period, and which definitely you cannot run behind that which you cannot hold and cotton.
Yes.
So that is one of the definitely a learning session I have learned. Another thing, I into the financial industry. Currently, I'm working in the organization also, which is absolutely in a financial information provider company reputed. So there also I have learned to always think the long period, long term
Okay.
investment. Don't think about the short term investment. Today, if I'm thinking about the tomorrow's delivery only, I will never grow. So that will not solve my purpose.
Hmm.
So if I wanted to do something, I have to be focused
Hmm.
and need to think about the long term goal, as well as I need to take us one by one step at a
Hmm.
time, one step, not together, everything jumping onto. So initially, I started with the home delivery only. I stick to that. I learned how to deliver pan Mumbai. My clients has actually have helped me. My friends helped me. So I have gathered all the knowledge, all the feedbacks, okay, where I have to improve, how much I have to improve. I do remember still one client has told me, "My God, your quantity is too much."
No, but that's true, because I mean, there's some people who feel that no, it's never enough, but they're also now more and more, and especially your target segment, they don't want to waste things. Also, people are
Correct.
more conscious of
Yeah.
how much they're eating, what they're eating, and also of wasting. I think that's
Yeah, because well, this all of the experience actually teach me, Kalyan. Like when I started cooking, suppose I got only 10 people's order. I'm cooking for 20 people.
mm.
So I am literally sharing all those foods with my friends. Then slowly I understood the
We also your
quantity.
friends, call us over.
Always welcome. I told you.
Yes.
So that's the way I have now. It's something like that. I know that if the five people are coming or the five plates are there or the 15 people. So I know the what is the quantity to be do. This each and everything. It's through the experience and
Yeah.
uh the periodically you will improve, then you will upgrade
No, that's
yourself.
that's a very important thing, because in culinary school or even caterers, they know that so many people, so many grams, so many kgs. Okay, there's something which struck me, and I thought I'll address it at this point before we progress. Is that, see, you've been in the corporate world for what, 17 years, and you've
Um,
been, yeah, and you're in marketing and this thing, and especially since it's a podcast to do with women. Um, it is often felt that cooking at home is a woman's job, and it's of women who do not go to work. And now, to be politically correct, we say homemaker. Earlier we used to say housewife. Now I think that's not politically correct. But generally what I'm saying is that sometimes there is a tendency, either said or unsaid, to sort of look down a bit on the entire thing of cooking. Is not considered to be like, oh yeah, she will cook. And therefore, people often feel a bit self-conscious about it and say, "Oh, I'm a homemaker and this that." So you've been in the corporate world, and you have the you're a working woman and all that, and then you got into cooking, right? So, what is the message which you have to say? Because someone like you obviously doesn't feel that way, because You're continuing with a job and you're giving this equal focus. So, is there anything which you want to tell people about cooking and how should one look at cooking more from inwards? Forget telling other people how it is this thing, but to your fellow cooks, which would include me, like people who
Yeah.
like to cook. Like, yeah, you
I
got
would
what I'm
like
saying,
to
right?
give you the answer in a three-part. Okay, the
Three
first,
parts. Go ahead.
okay,
Yeah.
it's a homemaker or something, it is my duty or something. I totally disagree to that and that mindset. Okay. And thankfully, my mother-in-law's educated my husband or my brother-in-law in such a way that there is a no female work or the male work something. So equally, he is participate when I am working. We do cook together. Yes, he cannot cook. He definitely helped me. He, in a very initial stage when we don't have any maid or we cannot give the time or that particular period. So he used to chop. I used to cook.
And the Bora communities are like that, no? It's like they're one of
Very
the more
balancing.
progressive,
Very
one of the more
balancing.
progressive communities in terms of
Absolutely.
gender balancing and so
Correct.
on. Yeah, yeah.
Very much, very much. They are
Hmm,
into, I found that they're very progressive, they're very family oriented people.
hmm, hmm.
And the main thing is that now the one moment if you maintain that, okay, the people has to eat together in a thal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Always remember the family always do everything together.
Yeah, it's not that the women are eating after the men have finished
Correct,
eating.
correct.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
always saw my father, my uncles are eating first.
in the
Then,
Bengali house. In the
then
Bengali house. Yeah.
yes, correct. Then my mom or my aunties are eating. After that, then they're cleaning everything. You cannot believe in today's date also. I come back from office. We arrange the table. My husband take care of everything. He is that kind of supportive. Okay, he will clean the table. He will say, okay, fine, no problem. I can do that because he always supportive in that sense. So it should goes balancing together. Sometimes I do, sometimes he does. So equally. And
Hmm.
the
So you were saying
cooking,
there are three parts to your
correct.
answer.
Another part is that I love cooking, but remember, I met it a point when I used to work, but not the profession. You know, there was a no clock or the wall clock in my home, but there's a one clock in my kitchen because I said that okay, the 1 hour time I will give for the daily routine food. That more than 1 hour, it is you have to divide, you have to plan your day, you have to be futuristic, you have to plan okay, how and where you have to put much.
You have to have
So
a timesheet.
not necessary, but you have and correct.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah, conceptually.
Yeah, otherwise, if you're spending 4 hours in a, I saw still, I do remember in my previous organization, there is a one boy used to come with a big tiffin box. I used to ask him, my God, your wife and mother does the, okay, huh, they wake up in the morning and they started 3 course, 4 course meal he's bringing. My God, I also need a wife. Like,
What a husband. Sometimes I do put Kenaz's lunch together and send it. Though not 3 or 4 courses. Don't tell her that. I don't think she can eat 3 or 4 courses because she knows
yeah,
that Parsis also eat like you were saying, 1 or 2 dishes, not complex,
yeah. But
practical.
Bengalis are to always there's a 4 course meal.
Yeah.
You go or at the normal daily routine also we do have.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's okay. But in between also the homemakers, if I come to the homemaker, the homemaker job is more difficult, I found, than the working in a corporate world. Because I took a 3 years of break in between when my baby born. I found my God in morning to evening 3 times what is having, what is cooking at the home, then taking care of the laundry, taking care of the babies, taking care of the each and every person. The moment you were sitting at home, the people's or the family's expectation is became little different. करते क्या हो पूरा दिन? There is a lot of
Yeah, I know.
things comes.
People face that during the work from home phase also, no? Where the person's there, even if she might be in a call or a meeting or something, but acha, can you like sort of make some tea or
Yeah,
whatever?
because you definitely will agree. Females are more multitasker than the male.
Yeah, that is even at work, even at work.
Anything in
Yeah,
work
yeah.
or at home, they're doing the work also, attending meeting. Along with that, they're shopping also for their home and arranging. my daughter has been reached or not, she has eaten the food or not. It's together, it's going on. It's all together. Yeah.
So what you were saying was that it should be like a equal role. It's also about the responsibility as a homemaker is actually a lot more, and also the fact that like cooking is not something which should be looked down upon. In fact, it should be shared responsibility.
Absolutely, it should be.
Yeah, yeah. And like you said, it's been 4 years. So a lot of people who started during the pandemic, then once the lockdown and all got over, they then stopped for various reasons, like whatever reason, this thing. So what has kept you going?
See,
What
the
do you like about what you do?
see, the definitely love for cooking. One is the reason, and I love innovation. So every time coming up with the different menus, so there's some new creativity.
You
So
made
I'm
that gajar halwa with chocolate
chocolate.
in the
Yeah,
home
correct,
chef studio cook-off. Yes,
correct.
it was
So,
yum. Yes.
so the more innovation or the creativity you will bring in your life, so you will never get bored. There's a one reason. Another thing that the what I found, many of the home chef has been stopped because they always run behind the quantity and the profit, early profit.
Yes, yes.
So don't think about that. I always believe that even I understood that keep it as a slow, go slow. First you need, because the food business is something, today I'm liking your food,
Huh.
but tomorrow I wanted to experiment with someone else.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah, true.
So you cannot be dependent on one particular person. He is taking food today from me, so tomorrow also he will take it from me.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
make him come and I can request that person, or I can just share the menu. Over the period, that also we learn that whoever wants to come back will come back. Fair enough. So you need to move on. So
And
that is,
and
yeah,
sorry, go on.
yeah, that is the thing only. And uh, taking a small step. So that is the reason, okay, how I have started the delivery. Even in the period of, I got a very overwhelming, the many recipes has been released. And then the recipe released in the one of the Dhaka
Yes, yes,
recipe book
yes, of
also.
course. It's in the museum, right? The Dhaka
Correct,
Museum,
in the
your
Dhaka
recipe.
library. Correct, it is in
Imagine.
there. Yeah.
Yes,
So
yes.
this all always motivated me. Yes, keep moving. The only cooking and delivering is not the my motto. To reach as many as people in a different way. If I can share my creativity with you.
So a question which struck me, and I'm again sort of pushing this because of the sort of audience which we might have, is that someone might say that, okay, it's easy for you to say that don't go for profits because you have a job. But for us, it's a business. So do you also look at it as like a proper business, or like is it something on the side? So
No, no,
therefore, I can afford to
definitely.
say this.
No,
Whatever
no, no,
you're
no.
saying is like, GAN I can afford to give.
No. Definitely, it's a business, and definitely you need a profit. But see, if I think like that, okay, I'm selling a one plate food and I will profit 200 rupees from the one plate. I'm just giving a X number.
I know, I know, I know.
This kind of calculation is wrong. So tomorrow the another person will come and offer less price, and they will go to that person, to the second person. How you can hold that person is that your creativity and your capabilities you have to show. So that is the reason I say it, the business along with the little bit more taking a step ahead. And definitely, I told earlier only, the self promotion marketing is very, very much needed. Which kind of clients or the potential clients you wanted to reach, how you wanted to reach, how you can hold them, uh,
Hmm.
attract them through your towards to your business. That is the challenging. If you can do it, you do by yourself, or a lot of expertise nowadays available. Take the
Hmm.
guidance, then take it ahead.
I think that's a very important point which you made because often we tend to feel shy of promoting ourselves. In fact, people who promote themselves are often looked down upon. But actually, it's a business, right? So like when people work for companies, or even if you're this thing, So companies are always pushing their products, right? And often you're working with them and you're in marketing. So if what is wrong with pushing yourself if you're the product or the brand? So I think that's a very important message. Okay, one of the reasons I was very keen to talk to you, apart from the fact that I love your food, whether it's the party shotta which you send home and which still remains, soft, which is very difficult, or to the lovely mangsho and everything which I had in your adda. Uh, you're talking of innovation. Now, innovation happens in various fronts. I mean, one is about the dish, of course, but two is the different activities. And you did something very interesting, which was the Bangali Adda, which happened
Correct.
a couple of months back. So, why don't you tell us a bit about what was the concept? How did the idea come? Um, how was it, to run it? Could you do it alone? And also the fact is that for people who are not from Bombay or this thing, you live at Mira Road, which is in one of the extremities of the city. So was it easy to get people over there? You could have taken a more central venue. So tell us everything about let's have a adda about the Bangla adda.
Okay. So, firstly, if I start, then I made few like-minded people who are today is my very good friend. So we are the 8 of us, a group. We meet regularly at my place on Saturdays. So usually after a whole hectic week, we come and we sit together. We share our whole week. We fun. We'll pull each other's leg. So there's a different topics. It starts from the politics to the movies, songs, anything.
And some thatta yarki,
Ekdam.
pulling each other's
There's
leg, thatta yarki.
absolutely plain vanilla adda, and definitely they love my food. So I cook for them, for ourselves, and we eat together and fun. So that is the way we were discussing together one day. So they were saying that ki, this kind of ambience we were missing so long in Mumbai. Then it struck to me, okay, definitely my all clients or in Mumbai, so many Bengalis are there. They're similarly missing the same thing.
True.
So why not bring them together on a platform where we love to do something together? We can place, we can perform the culture, food, and when all the Bengalis will be there, can share their emotions. That will be amazing. So
And
first,
Bengalis and culture,
goes
culture is
side by side. Correct.
yes.
So we have done one mock, actually, you can say, Mahalaya. We have planned, okay, let's do something within us only. We just invited all our parents and all, and we just done some small decoration and all, cooked food and all. We just got a speaker and one mic, and we said, okay, let's perform everyone.
Where was this?
It's in Mahalaya last
No,
year.
no, where? Kothai?
Amar Barite, in my
In your
place,
house. Okay.
in my house.
Okay.
So, and everybody enjoyed a lot. We have done the Shruti Natok, we have done the dance, even all our parents singing a song actually sang. Then it's amazing. Then we thought, okay, see, this is the thing actually people need in Bombay, away from Bengal.
Yes.
So from there, this brainstorming thought process comes. And I must tell you, I'm lucky, or you can say the bless. Our team is like we, all of us are, each and every person are expert into in something, which is actually one event team require.
Give me an example.
Like in our group, there's 8 people. One person is expert in videography, photography, digital marketing, creating reels, writing concept or everything, execution. He was so busy telling us to perform, acting, script. Now, repeat it.
I remember when you were going to the Kalagora Cafe, Kalagora Festival,
Kalakora Festival.
then you reached there and you were doing a live, telling
Yeah.
people what's
I
going to
would like
happen,
to take the
Instagram
name,
live.
like Orithro is the person who takes care of all these things behind this. And my husband also from the media line only. He guided us. He's just critic, you can say, the
But
most critical critic.
he's not the Bengali, but
He's
he's
not the
still
Bengali,
Bengali.
but he
But he's
loves
still
this
Bengali.
culture. Yeah, very much he can. He can understand everything. Even he can speak also.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, he can speak very well. And then there's another person. Most is important the account part. Because what happened now, when somebody love to cook and love to feed people, I sometimes emotionally overwhelmed. I don't think about the count part on that. And
Yes, yes.
Onushwa and Shuroji told me, Onushwa, ke, Didi, this is wrong. This is correct. You cannot spend this much here. You have to cut down
True.
this.
No, true, true.
She is very strict. Huh? She is very
Right.
strict.
Without compromising on quality, but
Yes,
it shouldn't be
absolutely.
wasted. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah.
Where you cannot, but the food, though, definitely, a lot of
Huh.
time we had a fight also. No, I cannot do this. This has to be done. This decoration I needed. So, and then comes Sogan. Sogan take care of the decoration, then created that
The
clicking
stage
picture,
also.
selfie and all.
Selfie booth. Yes, yes, yes.
Oritro's father's done the painting for me, that picture.
The mascot.
Yeah,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes.
So everybody, Rakhi was helping me for the cooking. So all of them actually, Shurojit for the anchoring. So all people bunched together, everybody together, we actually create this magic.
So it wasn't a one-man show. You were,
It's absolutely a teamwork.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because I understood that also my experience through one person cannot do everything. And the moment you are doing everything, it is very difficult to focus for the profit. You have to leave some part on someone. I am only doing the marketing. I am only hunting the clients. I am only cooking. I am only making the budget. Very difficult. You cannot do that.
So I think that's a great learning. And what are the difficulties which you faced, which you had to sort of overcome, and how did you do it?
That is Mira roads too far. It's
Yeah,
we have that
guilty.
from everyone, each and everyone. Actually,
Yeah, yeah.
why you are not doing here? And again, we are ready to do, but we need a space properly, correct?
Yeah,
For
and
that,
Bombay it's so expensive.
yeah, very expensive. We need
Yeah,
a sponsor. Actually, we are
yeah.
looking for the sponsors. If we get it, the proper sponsor, we can do create this magic in a different level. Actually, and
So, folks,
so
if you're seeing this and you're hearing how the event was, then please sort of get a sponsor or sponsor it yourself. Yeah.
we
So,
love.
but yeah, because unless that happens, then it compromises uh, on the food and everything. No?
No, no, food cannot be compromised, but we
Yeah,
can
I mean,
compromise.
if the money goes into the venue too
Yeah.
much, so okay, so Mira Road happened, and how did you
Yeah.
sort of
So
counter that?
everybody was very worried actually. I told them, okay, see, there is a two-way. The one is, okay, let's offer some discount and let the people gather, because I can understand that people doesn't know who is Ushri. Okay, how she cook. And why should we go so far from Chembur or from Lower Parel or from Andheri to Mira Road to eat her food?
Bandra, from
Or
Bandra.
Bandra. Yeah, correct. So maybe that the obligations was coming in their mind. So I respect to that. So I just say, okay, let's offer. And we have created a lot of buzz through the reels also, very true. And then we got a very good some performer. So the reciter Aninda, then Amurabu, then Basudevda, so Ketki, they all came forward and they say, okay, let's do it, man. We also with you and we will do it. So we created like two different floating things, one for the creativity and the culture program, entertainment, and one for the food. It comes together. Along with that, the fuchka.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
yeah, so but slowly we never thought actually that yes, we will cross 50, but we crossed the number we have
Yeah,
target.
yeah. You oversold.
Yeah, oversold. Actually, end of the day, we were 52. I said, okay, see, we have done it.
You have to
Yeah.
buy more mangsho and aloo and more. But that's a good place. And the chingy was so amazing. Yeah, and the party shopta and everything. I see that has encouraged you to do even more because with Navabarsha coming up, you have another version of the Adda this time at your house. So is this something which you plan to take ahead and why? to
Yeah.
adopt on
I
that.
told you
Because
the one step.
you're
Yeah,
also doing a delivery menu.
correct.
So you could have focused just on that. But why both of them?
Yeah, actually now I just thought ki if we really wanted to take a leap of the Bengali Adda in a different level, we have to do this often because
Yes.
otherwise it's something like that. Ke if you have it does happen once, people will forget about it. They
Yes.
cannot remember what has happened in 6 months behind or whatever. So I thought ki every time it's renting a place or doing it, it's a difficult to gather
Hmm.
always the 50 people. So why
Hmm.
not let's do the hosting? And that
Hmm.
also I learned from the all lot of my fellow home chefs actually doing it. I think you remember Payal you met.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
She also
She's
actually
always very supportive of
very
home
supportive.
chefs
She's
and cooks. Yeah.
really she's
Hmm.
one of my very good client also. And
Yeah.
she told me, Ushri, do it. I said,
Huh.
kid, do you believe people will come to Mira Road? So, see, the main is the taste and the food, the type of food, taste, and the quality, and the kind of host you are. I know genuinely people will come. And once the people will come, they will tell to the more five people. I said, okay, fine, fair enough. Let's start with. Actually, this is my second hosting. The first hosting was the pre-book only before I published. That was for the Bohri Thal.
Ah.
Pre-Eid actually I have done.
Uh,
And this is the second hosting I'm doing at my home for the Poila Boisha. And
okay.
here also the people will come here. We will do some adda and then we will all the full course Bengali food we will eat. So it will be a different panda. And so this is the way I wanted to take it ahead. Let's see.
So as we come towards the end, what I want to know is that um, what do you see as the core of your business or the enterprise? Because, like even from your work, this thing, there's normally one fundamental philosophy around which everything is built, and that's what really makes the core of a long-standing business, successful business. So, what would you say is your core philosophy?
Core philosophy is the one thing only. Okay, but the food is absolutely emotion. If I can touch that, if I can give you if I force you to feel what you have in your childhood, okay, and you can relate with your grandparents, or you can relate, okay, yes, I lost this taste and I bring back to in your life. That's overjoyed for me actually. And so I wanted to follow that philosophy. Okay, maybe the money it's important, but giving you the happiness with the food is a different level of the joy.
True, no, that happened with me because when you send the party chapter, it reminded me of what my Didu grandmother would make. And when I went to the Adda and you'd made the dolma, and I told you that Didu used to make it, or except she would make it with rima, she had made it with prawn. But pressing the emotional button is fine for people from your own community or the Bora community because they've this thing. But um, you would want to go beyond that, right? So how would you connect or press the emotional buttons there? Say if it's someone who has absolutely no awareness of Bengali food or Bora food and just goes there to see what is it all about and to this thing. So where would the emotional connect happen there?
No, there's it's a different kind of the connection because definitely the person will come and eat you, taste your food. They love your culture. They doesn't know about your community or they doesn't know much about your food. So you have to be mingle with, you have to be connect with that person. Like you need to tell okay, what exactly it's all about Bengal, why you are here, why I am presenting this, and why they wanted to eat this, and you should feel joy about it. So this is the one of the thing, and definitely the throughout I understood that okay, your persistence is also a key thing for your deliverable success. So this is also very important to continuous efforts, putting efforts for the one thing and just taking it more one leap, another leap. It's kind of.
And since you said deliverable, I mean it's a bad pun, of course, but um, when you're there, you can do it with people. But I guess when you're delivering it to people where there's no direct communication, but is there also you try to sort of, because what you said is very true. Like when I go to try the food of another culture, like I've gone to Odisha recently, I had a couple of friends with me, Rachit and Akash, who were explaining everything to me.
Correct.
So is that possible in a delivery model?
I have almost 250 clients in my phone, okay, for the food. And I'm very much connected with each and every person.
Even the non-Bengalis and the non-Bodas?
Yes. Non-Bengalis are there also. See, I regularly, at least, if you cannot believe, in the last year only, there was some crisis happen in my home. My husband was not well or something. The long time I did it, I stopped delivering actually. There was almost 2.5 months or 3 months I have taken a break. The people are calling me or the messaging me, what happened? There is a no menu. Might be they don't order food six months, but still they shows that concern. Okay, why you are not, no message from your side. So this is kind of the connection, making a connection with your clients, or it's very important for each and in any profession, I believe.
I think that's lovely, the connection. Okay, just before we finish, and since New Year's coming up on Sunday, the 14th, this time, not 15th, tell us, what are you planning in terms of the delivery? Do you still have a few slots open in either? And how does one order from you? Do we go to your Instagram site? Do we subscribe to your WhatsApp? So just tell us a bit about. Let's do some promotion.
Okay.
Let's do some
Yeah, let's do
promotion.
some. Okay.
It's difficult to get Bengalis to promote themselves. So let's
Yeah,
show how we can do it. Yes, go ahead.
very true. So, my Facebook page and Instagram page, I do have, it's called Ushri HomeChef. There, my phone number is there. The WhatsApp link is there. You guys can directly connect with me and inquire about it. And my page has all the complete informations, each and every, the weekend best menu I publish on Monday or Tuesday. For the next Sunday, whatever I'm delivering. And this Sunday, or if I'm hosting also, now I've started hosting. And anybody have a group of 6 people, 7 people, they can pre-book for the hosting.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So they can call and they can say, okay, we are the 7 people. See, I am not interested for the numbers. I'm interested for the group, and they should come and enjoy the food
Yeah.
and be connected. So this hosting also I have limited to 10 to 12 people. Okay, so we can be connected well. So yes, few slots are open. 4 to 5 places are there still. And
delivery?
and delivery, it's on still. Tomorrow might be, or the Saturday morning I will close it. Yeah.
And menu ki?
Menu হচ্ছে ঘি ভাত, দেন ডাল আছে, ফির মুসুরির ডালের বড়া, দেন এচর পটল চিংড়ি. Okay. Yeah. Then ভেটকি
Echor
মাছের,
is jackfruit.
correct,
Unripe
jackfruit. Yeah.
Unripe
চিতল
jackfruit.
মাছের মুইঠা.
Oh, yum.
Then ভেটকি
This
মাছের
is the Bengali version of fish balls.
Correct.
It comes on the fish cakes, actually. It comes on the east, right? Bangladesh. The chital
Correct.
mache.
No, yeah, but now it's available in Calcutta.
No, but traditionally is from the.
It is. Chitol peti jhol or
Yeah,
something.
it's very prized. Yes.
And then it's bhetki paturi. And then pathar mangsho, basically, which we call the lal alu diye jhol, tel lal jhol, amer chutney, and mishti doi.
Wow. I wish I wasn't going to go on.
I was just thinking, why don't you?
I don't know, your fish and all was very fresh, and you said that it comes directly from Calcutta.
Yes, I do have a vendor in Calcutta, but now I do have a vendor in Bombay base also. So now, wherever it's a very big event or something, more than 40-30 people, I directly get it from Calcutta only, or sometimes from here and there. So I mix it. So yes, very fresh, no doubt. Yeah.
Lovely. Thanks for giving your time to talk to us, ladies and gentlemen. That's Ushri Guruji. You want Bengali food or Boda food, you're missing either, get in touch with her. Or if you're looking for a place where to catch up with her friends and this thing, she's a person, you can go to her Instagram page, her Facebook page, Ushri HomeChef. Ushri as in USHRI. I'll put it in the captions. Her phone number's there. You can be part of her WhatsApp group. Only problem with that is that you will keep drooling when you see the dishes, but you can always order. And with that, Ushri,
I can
happy.
tell one of my phone number here also if they wanted to
Yes.
know that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you can tell it, but I'll put it in the caption. But just go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. 9967468014.
Okay. So that's it. And this week is special for you. Please wish your family from all of us Eid Mubarak as well as Shua Anniversary.
Thank you so much. Same to you. Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. All the best. Keep smiling.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.